Martell Holt has reached a level that even longtime fans of Love and Marriage, Huntsville, are saying is unbelievable. We're talking about the big court date for Martell and Melody Shari, and the streets are talking. People are saying that this might finally be the day where some decisions are made about custody, the kids, and whether or not Melody gets the rights she deserves to have her children featured the same way Martell parades around with his other child, Knox. Now, stick with me because I'm going to break down everything step by step, and you're not going to want to miss a single detail of how this connects to Arionne Curry, the postponements, the way Martell is moving online, okay? And what fans are predicting will go down next. Trust me, watch until the very end because it gets wild. Martell Holt is still out here causing problems, and fans are just plain sick of it. One person even said, "I've never even met Martell, and I'm sick of him myself." That tells you right there the kind of reputation he's built for himself. Instead of moving on, he's dragging this drama out for years, and people are tired. Now, a lot of viewers feel Martell isn't actually hung up on Melody the way he tries to make it seem. They're saying what he really misses is the lifestyle he had when he was with her, the money, the stability, the image of living well. Somebody pointed out that it's been over 5 years since the divorce. Yet Martell is still talking about his ex-wife, like it just happened yesterday. And the wild part, he's supposed to be married to Arionne Curry. So why is Melody still the only one who gets under his skin? Fans are seeing right through it, saying Martell is playing Arionne to the core. Others agree that deep down, Martell still loves Melody, but he can't handle her rejection. Instead of accepting that it's over, he lashes out, and he even uses Arionne coleslaw as a weapon just to get under Melody's skin. One comment said it best: he's out of options, and that makes him dangerous. Because when a man can't control you, sometimes he'll do anything to try and break you. And right now, Martell's every move screams desperation. Fans are also pointing out how this has gone beyond petty drama. Melody has moved on with her life, but Martell keeps trying to reel her back into his mess. Some even feel like the court system is dragging this situation out, maybe even intentionally, and Melody needs stronger attorneys to finally put an end to it. And then there's the harshest truth. Fans aren't holding back on Martell doesn't even seem to love his kids the way a father should. People are calling him out for using his children as pawns, treating them as leverage instead of actually being present for them. One person said when his kids get older, they're going to hate him. Can you blame them? That's the heartbreaking part in all of this, because at the end of the day, the kids are the ones stuck in the middle of this endless cycle of manipulation. So between the lifestyle he lost, the control he craves, and the way he plays women against each other just to get back at Melody, fans are done. They're fed up with Martell, and they're calling him exactly what they see: a man who refuses to move on, a man who manipulates, and a man who doesn't deserve the pedestal he keeps trying to climb back onto. So let's start with what people noticed on Martell's Instagram page. Remember how he went to court fighting hard to make sure Melody couldn't have their 4 children appear on TV or even on her social media? He made a whole scene about protecting the kids from the public eye, saying he didn't want them shown or exposed. But then you turn around and go to his page and see him posting Knox's Maverick, the son he shares with Arionne Curry, all over his Instagram. Pictures, baseball practice, customized bat with his name on it, and even a helmet with Holt written across it. Fans caught it instantly and said, "Hold up. How come one child gets to be front and center while Melody's children can't even be seen online?" The favoritism, the hypocrisides, all laid out in the open, and people are calling him out for it. Now, if I was Melody, I would be doing exactly what fans are suggesting. Screenshot everything and take it straight to the judge. Because how can you claim one thing in court about wanting privacy and then flaunt your other child publicly for everyone to see? That doesn't add up. And to make it even messier, Arionne herself was in the comments co-signing with her little remarks. She was under there saying things like putting in work, and you already know that rubbed fans the wrong way. People said if they were in Melody's shoes, they would have lost it right there. Imagine trying to play co-parenting games while the other woman is hyping up Martell on Instagram. It's giving messy, it's giving desperate, and it's giving Martell not thinking straight at all. This is where the conversation gets deeper, because fans are starting to say Martell is unraveling. They say he's not looking like himself, not acting like himself, and some believe he's actually losing it mentally. Allegedly, people have noticed how he still looks at Melody, how he still follows her around in energy, and how he can't quite move on the way he pretends he has. And that's why folks are convinced that no matter what happens with Arionne Curry, Martell is still holding out hope for Melody. Let's be real. If Melody told Martell today that she wanted to take him back, people believe Martell would drop everything Arionne, Knox, baseball bats, and Instagram posts just to run back to her. That's how obsessed people say he still is. And that's why you need to keep watching, because we have to break down how this obsession has shaped all his recent moves. Now here's where the hypocrisy hits even harder. Sources say that at one point, Martell actually told Melody that he was willing to move to another state with her and their kids, just to start fresh. But here's the kicker, he said. He would just send child support for Knox and not even bother to see him anymore. Think about how wild that is. You're willing to abandon your other child just to be back with Melody, but now you want to act like your father of the year, posting him on Instagram? Fans are not buying it, and honestly, it makes him look even more unstable. If that's true, it shows just how delusional he might be, thinking that somehow Melody would still want him back after everything he put her through, and Arionne, Shari, should have been done with him the moment she heard he said something like that. But instead, she's still there clapping in the comments while he embarrasses her publicly. The word on the street is that Martell is cracking under the pressure. These court dates keep getting postponed, and fans believe that's all part of his game. Last time, it was postponed because he didn't have a lawyer. This time, people are worried that if he brings in a new lawyer, the same excuse will be used, that the lawyer needs more time to catch up on the case, and boom, another postponement. Meanwhile, Melody has been patient, traveling with her kids, enjoying vacations, and showing peace. But you can tell she wants this over with. Wants the legal system to give her the freedom to show her children without Martell's controlling hand blocking her. And fans are praying that this court date doesn't get pushed back again, because everyone sees through the games. And let's not act like this custody case is just about kids being online. There's also the DV case running alongside it, and people suspect Martell is trying to stretch things out until the statute of limitations kicks in. That's why these delays matter so much. Because every postponement not only holds back the custody ruling, it also impacts the DV case. And fans are worried that the longer this drags out, the harder it might be for Melody to get the justice she deserves. People are already questioning the Alabama court system, saying it feels outdated and unfair, and that men like Martell find ways to use it to their advantage. And honestly, when you see how many times this case has been delayed, it does make you wonder. Now, let's talk about what this means for the show, Love and Marriage. Huntsville. Cast members like Marsa Scott, Tisha Scott, Destiny Payton, and even Nell have been pulled into different storylines. But when it comes to Martell and Melody, this is the center of the storm. Fans are saying over and over again that no one can replace Melody on the show. She's the star, the backbone, the one who has kept her dignity and strength through all this chaos. And Martell, his drama with Arionne Curry is not enough to carry the show. People are tired of seeing him play games with his kids, with his relationships, and with Melody's peace. Some are even saying it's time for him to be fired from the show because his storylines have crossed too many lines. You don't get to weaponize your kids, play victim, and then try to present yourself as a good father when the evidence says otherwise. Let's be real here. Martell has shown favoritism toward Knox while limiting Melody's kids, and that doesn't make him A good father. A good father treats all his children with love, fairness, and consistency. But Martell is using his kids as pawns in a larger battle against Melody, and that's unfair to everyone involved. The 4 children he shares with Melody deserve the same visibility and joy that he gives Knox, but instead, Martell plays double standards. Fans notice it, the cast notices it, and the courts are about to notice it too. And that's why you should keep watching, because what happens in this custody case could change the future of the show and Martell's role on it. Another thing fans can't stop pointing out is how Melody has handled herself.